CAT scan. So they said, you know, next day they had me scheduled to come in and have a catheter, right? And so I told the doctor, I said, so, you know, what is it? You know, do I need to go do my exercise? At the time, they were wanting me to, you know, get some exercise, so I'd walk 1 mile, right? That's all I could do. And he told me that doing my exercises at night, I had no more of a chance of having a heart attack than anyone else my age would have a chance to have a heart attack. So I went out to do my walk. I got to the end of my driveway to probably, you know, 100 yards off of my home and stuff, and I'm like bent over holding my chest, and severe pains and stuff, and it was like, you know, this isn't quite right. So I turned around and go back. Right? Well, I took the breaths, you know, got everything back and stuff. The pains went away, and then I just walked back. It's like, no, I'm not going to do this. Went the next day to have the catheter, the heart surgery and stuff, where they go in, you know, through the artery and you're going go up into your heart, and they found a 95% blockage in my what they call the widowmaker, which is the reason they call it the widowmaker is because, you know, that's what most people die from. If you have a blockage in that artery, you die. Okay, so they put a stent in there and corrected it. But a month later, I was still having the same issues where, you know, I was feeling these same pains, and because they knew that no test was going to show it up, they put me back in. I did another cath, but that was all okay. So then they put me on like all kinds of medicine and stuff that really messed with my mind. I couldn't think straight and whatnot. So the next, I went through years and years of being on this medicine. Probably 4 or 5 years later, I did get on some medicine that was a little less obtrusive, where I could think a little bit better and stuff, but it didn't affect me that much. What the medicine that I was on originally, it's like a nitroglycerin that's 24 hours a day, and so it dilates your, what's that? I was on Plavix only after the original surgery and stuff. It's not really a long-term, you know, drug and stuff that they generally, you know, it's a blood thinner and stuff. They generally like you to be on, you know, for a very long period of time.
I know it thins out for adding oxygen.
Right.
I know it's your whole entire story. I know it like this.
Okay.
My fault.
Right.
True.
Really?
And they can't find anything, couldn't find anything, swear. My fault is 9 cents now. Okay. 7
So
years.
let me finish the story. Yeah. So then I started working with Zena. Zena said that she had this thing where you can increase the oxygen in your blood, right? So I was like, okay, man, I'm really, you know, that's, I mean, I know that's what my problem is, because I was having lots of chest pains and stuff at the time. I was actually starting to go and try to do some exercise. I was trying to ride my bike back. I could only ride my bike about a half a mile. I started having chest pains and stuff. And so, you know, this is a year ago, right, or 10 months ago. And, you know, it was scaring the hell out of me and stuff. And she said, you know, that she could increase the oxygen. She also makes a whole bunch of other claims with, you know, losing weight and, you know, not getting sick and, you know, a bunch of other, you know, what really seems to be kind of outlandish, even though, you know, you kind of believe what she was saying. I mean, it just doesn't make sense that would really, you know, help so much with all this stuff. So I went ahead and started doing her program. The next day after I started it, I went out on my bicycle and went a mile and didn't have the... Well, it has to do with breathing. When we breathe, we only use about 1/3 of the capacity of our lungs, and so we have this dead part of our lungs, and we're not using that. So what it is it's not so much increasing the oxygen that your lungs take in, but it's decreasing the amount of stored carbon dioxide that you have in your lungs. Okay, so you get rid of that carbon dioxide, and then it increases the amount of oxygen that your lungs will take in. Okay, so you train your lungs to breathe properly, really is what you do. And so I started doing that. The first week when I did it, I lost 10 inches from around my waist. Okay, and I wasn't uncomfortable with my weight. I wasn't, you know, uncomfortable with myself and stuff. But, you know, and that isn't what I was going for at all. But it did. I lost 10 inches off my waist. I've lost
just by learning how to breathe properly.
Right, and these pants are size 31s. Okay, this is the same size pants that both my older boys wear. Actually, all 3 of my boys wear size 31 pants, and they're very, very thin. 6'3". Both my older boys are 6'3". My younger one, 14-year-old, isn't that tall yet and stuff. But, we all wear size 31, and I mean, I just feel great. I've been off every bit of my medication and stuff. I still take the stuff to lower my cholesterol just because of my high risk factor. Also was on Surgeries because I've had several surgeries on my knees and other problems and other surgeries and stuff on bones and joints. So I would have to take that. The heart doctors wouldn't want me to take that because it increases your risk with heart. But it was like, if I can't walk, what good is my heart? So and keeping my heart in health. If I can't walk, how do I keep myself healthy? So that was a trade-off and stuff. I don't take Celebrex anymore. I don't take anything. The only thing is the cholesterol reducing stuff. But I mean, I just feel so good with everything, and like right away too, it tightens your skin. So like at the time, the only thing really, like it wasn't the gut thing and whatever. I mean, I wasn't that concerned about that, but there was only like one thing that really bothered me a little bit, and I had a little bit of a double chin. And like after a week or maybe two, that was all gone. Just stretched everything, the color, everything was just like crazy, got better.
I gave you my card or email.
Yeah.
Actually, I would love it.
But it really,
because I'm sure whatever she has, I don't. And I've
results.
definitely seen the difference between that. So maybe I can learn some more about other stuff.
But that's Zena Trainer, and you can find her on Twitter and stuff too. What?
Zena, like Z-E-N-A?
Z-E-N-A Trainer. And you can find her on Twitter and stuff and ask her whatever. Tell her that that I sent you my Wesely, and she definitely knows me, whatever. But I mean, it's just crazy. I can't explain.